So when we talk about coaching, there's at least two different type of coaching. You have the high performance stream, who coach with elite players and top juniors and all this, and the coaches involved normally in that streams are much more educated, have much more experience. That's why the federation has them, or parents have heard about that coach who have developed many players. So they're often like older players or older coaches or past players, and they know a bit more about the game, and they know that all the top players don't hit all the same way. So then, which is the perfect model? They don't know. So some coach may still prefer like an Agassi model, but even like if you go to Bolletary, he will have that, but he will know that elbow leading is also good. But they will respect more individuality, and they will have also players who already come with a motoric pattern, and before they change it completely because they're all really good, they will more respect that. So they don't have that much a model mentality. Now you have the young coaches, those who go in the parks, which is the most many, like I don't know, on 1,000 coach, you will have maybe 5 high performance and 995 who works in clubs, parks, recreational city and all this. And these coaches often goes into a weekend or 2 weekends. So in the States, let's say USPTR, 1 week, 5 days. Here it's 2 weekends in Canada, and it's pretty much all around the world like this. So to get confident, because you need to be confident at what you do, what is the easiest? To learn a model. So then if I say, okay, bend your knees, turn your knee to this, like this, then you feel confident that you give something this, and they don't have the experience to individualize their coaching. How can they individualize their coaches? They need a sound based on biomechanic, know all the principle of biomechanic to see if your version of the forehand like this, is it sound, will it help you? Especially if you start, they don't know. So because they cannot individualize, don't know every possibilities, then it's much more comfortable for their own confidence to propose a model. And I think that's why a lot of people teach like this. Now, if they were into a more game-based approach and start with what even Vandermeer in the States used to be progressive rally or stuff like this, rally with special equipment, foam ball, I think they will realize that they will tolerate or accept more centering the ball to rally at a short distance, and they will progressively back up the kids, and then there will be more shoulder turn, then to keep the ball more straight, then they will stabilize a bit more the wrist so the racket can go more forward. Then, but they will not teach right away, take a racket back and down, bend your knees, step forward, lean, and stuff like this, which was the way we even teach beginners in the past with a real tennis ball and a racket. So the game-based approach will help even the beginner coach now to have a better understanding of skill development and how to make the ball progressively send it more demandingly, how to receive the ball more demandingly also, and they're not sure about the distance of the ball, the direction, the height, so they develop more perceptuals and more coordination skills. And I think the game-based approach will be very, very good for the coaches, and in order to be individualize the coaching and help the beginners to become better and stay into the game. Because let's face it, the model approach, there was a lot of studies. People start the game, become frustrated because they know the swing, but it's the swing very often of an advanced player where step and lean into the shot with backswing and a full swing, and they just cannot rally together. So then they quit. So after initiation, bringing people into the game, only 20% were keeping on. These studies were done in the States and Canada. But the first guy, Breschbull in Switzerland, who developed the game-based approach, the first game-based approach called the action method, which after that I kept perfecting for high performers. The retention was 80%, not 20%, because people feel skillful, they feel successful, they can rally. It's not the perfect model. Biomechanic, they may play a little bit too much with their arm at the beginning, but I mean, come on, do we want to make all world champion when thousand start the game? So what they want is to have fun and play quickly. And if we understand some principle of timing, feeling, basic little concept of biomechanics, we can make them have fun very, very quickly. And then if they want more rigorous, more out to hit the ball at a higher tempo and rally, drive more powerfully, control a bit more, then we can be a bit more we can refine their technique and bring more biomechanical principles that will help them to play at a higher level. But let's be sure that beginners have fun and can play the game quickly, and let's be sure that the best players have very sound biomechanic fundamentals. So it's not a free-for-all, the game base. There are a lot of principles to be implemented so that the best players can play at the best level, and the beginners with medium dexterity or coordination can still enjoy the game.